Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. You know? Love you guys. I mean that shit too. I love y'all. We gonna talk. Yeah, I'm straight. It's war though. They declared the war. You feel what I'm saying? Like they're the ones that declared the war. So we gonna have to finish the war. It's gonna get ugly, but it's all good. That's all I can say. Demons do not respect authority, y'all. I'm learning stuff, all right? Constantly learning, constantly deep diving, reflecting, doing all kinds of stuff. The number one way you know if somebody truly is demonic is they have no respect for they don't have any respect. You understand? They never learn the value, like the principle lesson of respect. Even if you don't agree with something. You feel what I'm saying? Even if you're not fond of something, it's the simplistic rule of respect. A lot of modernized women in our society, unfortunately, are being taught how to disrespect authority and rebel against it and do all this different stuff. Anyone who's truly been through life and on any level, you can't not respect something that shows that it's going against everything that this world wants it to conform to. You understand? So like, for instance, I can't help but respect somebody that chooses to show up every day, even if they're fucked up. They still decide to show up and do what they gotta do for the day. It's not always as deep as following God and all this other stuff, right? It's simplistic things that get overlooked by this society because what's normal. You know, what we're considering normal is disrespect and toxicity and men versus women and this versus that. If you can't show no form of respect towards anything or anybody, even for simplistic things in life, like I said, you see somebody, you know what they're going through, but you realize that motherfucker's still showing up, G. That motherfucker's still going. How can you not respect that and show it respect? Because you're demonic. You have a spirit operating within you, and you haven't learned a lot of lessons in life still. And it's just teaching me, it's letting me, like God's just revealing all kinds of stuff to me on so many levels, y'all. And I love y'all, man. Cause y'all the ones, you know. And yeah, you feel me? Like, motherfuckers gotta learn some tough lessons, man. You know, at the end of the day. And I y'all sign me up for this shit. A lot of y'all, cause y'all support this shit. You know, y'all subscribe to me. Y'all basically made me the voice. But motherfuckers really don't see me for who I am still, y'all. And it's getting on my last nerve. And I know y'all know because we be praying and, you know, you feel the same way about your life and where you're at. But motherfuckers really don't know. And the disrespect is beyond. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even regular. Like, it's like a different type of disrespect, you know? And it's just unfortunate. It's sad because people going to get dealt with treacherously because of it. And it's just what it is. But at the end of the day, respect is everything. You feel me? It's everything. You don't have to like somebody. You don't have to agree with their belief system. You don't have to, you have to find the good in people, man. Like, I've always had that lens, y'all. And I hope a lot of y'all have too, you know? Like, you always got to look. You can't be looking at somebody trying to, like, figure out what's wrong with them all the time. You know? Like, we have to sit there and be able to identify what's good in people because we're all human beings, you know? And we all have flaws. We all struggle. It's easier to wear the lens of trying to find something within that vessel, that person that you can, you know, gain some value or respect or just understand, compared to always being in a hate mindset, nitpicking someone apart, you know what I mean, and constantly putting their face in the mud and showing disrespect. That's the spirit of Jezebel, you know? That's just what it boils down to. Jezebel has no form of respect for anything that shows order or discipline or, you know, even just simplistic things, showing up when it's hard, doing the thing that you don't want to do every day, choosing, you know, the things that are hard to choose every day, right? And it's just unfortunate, but so many modernized women in our society, it's just what it is, y'all. They gonna come from my throat. It's cool. I don't give a fuck. Um, they want to be treated a certain way, but they don't realize, like, you know what I mean? Like, bruh, you're not that. And Jezebel gets her head blown up. Like, society blows up these women's heads, y'all, for my men in here. Like, just because you got a set of tits and an ass on you don't mean you shit. Like, you really ain't that, you know? But everyone's trying to, like, it's just a fucked up toxic cycle that we're all in, y'all. Nobody has a real regard for God. Everybody think like all this wild ass shit, bro. Like they be thinking the craziest thing. And it's like, bro, you're like, what is doing this to y'all? Like, it's gotta be a demon or a bunch of fucking lames out here, you know? Like, I'm just keeping it real, man. If you can't show respect towards somebody for nothing at all, like literally nothing, then there's some work you need to do. Because like I said, you don't have to agree with everything about somebody to show them respect. You know, you just don't. Yeah, all eyes will see Jesus and all mouths will speak God's name. It's a fact, bro. And that's the thing, like they big block, they see us for the surface, bro. They see us for nothing more than the surface or our past or our mistakes or whatever it is. They don't look beyond that shit, bro. And I keep telling God, I'm like, Lord, if you don't show some of these people, bro, they don't forgive them for what, you know, they know not what they do. Like, these people are playing in some deep waters at times when it comes to chosen ones and stuff, bro. They're signing, I don't know who the fuck, you feel me? But I'm just like, Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ of Nazareth, like, please have mercy on their soul, because like it's fucking crazy, yo. It's not normal, man. It's not normal, yo. Bob, nobody scammed. Scamming means I would be a liar. Scamming is the art of lying and like finessing and stuff. Like, it's like, that's not scamming. Scamming is presenting a product or like doing something and then lying about it. Someone that says, hey, I need help, isn't a scam artist. That's somebody who's honest and is blessed by the Most High because of his purity and his honesty in his heart. I know you want to run with something. You want to try to find something on me, bro. But at the end of the day, you going to come up stumped every time, bro. Like, it's just what it is. Evil never, and it doesn't. People think it wins all the time. It doesn't at the end of the day. Evil gets corrected every time. Sometimes it's got to get corrected, you know, on different levels. You feel me? It's just sad, yo. You know, respect is something, it's the golden rule, man. It's the golden rule of life. You don't have, if you know what's a form of respect? You know what a form of respect is? Say you don't agree with something that somebody's doing, right? Say you're not fond of whatever. Sometimes respect looks like simply just walking away and not saying nothing. See, people don't get that, though. A lot of the chat at times, y'all don't understand that. You think you need to try to nitpick somebody or fucking whatever all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, respect is simply being like, I disagree with this, but I'm going to be an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like this person, but I'm just going to be an adult about it. Like, whatever. It's cool. I am Elijah 100%. Motherfuckers is going to find out the hard way, man. I crack skies open. Like, if y'all, I haven't even shown y'all my true self. Like, I dim my light on purpose every single day, bro. I'm truly tapped in with the Most High, and it's only by his grace, man. Only by his mercy and my love for him, bro. Like, I'm really, like, people don't, and that's what I keep telling God. It's like, all right, God, it's time. Because people taking this shit to a whole different level with it. And I feel bad, bro. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I feel bad, low-key. I'm not just saying that because they're so blinded by my heart or by my face or by my silliness, my naivety, by how I handle things, like the purity I exude at times, whatever it may be. People are so blinded by that shit. And I be telling God, like, hey, you got to show them, G, because this shit, you know, this shit is, it's bad, bro. It's really bad, you know? And they don't understand, bro. Like, they think it's all competition, ego, and we're not even speaking from that place. Like, I'm not speaking from that place at all, bro. Like, I'm trying to warn you. I'm literally trying to save the soul, y'all. Like, I'm trying to tell them, hey, bro, like, chill. You don't want to do that. Like, you don't see me for who I am. You don't. My fault, y'all. They hacked the phone. You know how it goes. They tapped into the phone. I don't know how to get them out of it. But yeah, yo, it's unfortunate. Understand that demons will not respect anything. Okay, they don't know what respect is. They don't know how to show respect. The only thing a demon shows respect to is anything that bows to it. Oof, oof. The only thing a demon is gonna show respect to is anything that bows to it. Mm. And the Most High and His children don't bow to it. You know, we resist it, we fight it, we might fall, but we get back up. That's what they don't like. You gotta understand what I'm saying, man. They start controlling the music. Yeah, facts, bro. They know I'm straight pressure. Everybody knows, bro. I don't even have to, like, I'm always humble. I'm always humble, bro. Always. The moment I even say one sentence like that, these motherfuckers come from my throat. Because they know I'm pressure, bro. I've been pressure when it comes to the music shit. They hate our covering. They hate God. They hate the Most High God of Israel. Some of these demons are praying to God. You know, after trying to destroy us, now we got them in the, like, they out here praying to God at least. You feel me? They're not praying the right way. But they... You feel what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers are in some deep, deep waters at times, dude. And I'm just like, Lord, can you please, like, do you understand? Like, do they don't get it, do they? There's no way some of these people get it that disrespect us on the levels that, like, they don't understand, bro. And even when God start revealing stuff, they still don't get it. I like, damn, G. Like, you done show them the whole fucking thing and they still don't get it, bro. Like, for real? Oh, man, bro. It's sad. It's sad, y'all. It's crazy, man. I feel bad for y'all, though. The ones in here that continue to... I feel bad for y'all, man, because you don't know what's coming, you know? They're reprobated, Cam, for sure, bro. For sure, man. Like I said, it's just all about respect. You know, you don't have to disrespect people for a living and nitpick people and pull people down and destroy people and energy harvest people and constantly, like, you're a snake. When you think like that, like, you're moving on like snaky ass energy all the time, you know? That's just what it is. Like, if you don't like something, just walk away from it at the end of the day. Or don't, and fuck around and find out if you want. You can sign up too if you want to, you know? I wouldn't suggest that, though. It's not. They took a deal with Satan. That's a shitty deal, bro. You know? It's a shitty deal, G. He worked for our dad, man. If I was disabled, you respect me? I have autism, bro. But I'm not here to earn Bob's respect. Like, who's Bob? I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm not here to earn your, like, I'm here to be me. You're on my platform, bro. I'm not gonna fit in your little boxes so I can get Bob's respect. Like, if, oh yeah, let me get a job so Bob can respect me. Who the fuck's Bob, bro? Like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna compromise my purpose and shit to earn some respect from, like, who the fuck telling me to go against my purpose and everything I'm supposed to do, and that's gonna earn Bob's respect. Let me disconnect from Abba and all he wants me to do and go get me a job that's gonna drain my soul so I can earn the respect of Bob. You feel me? Like, it's wild, G. The mindset, it's like, who blow these people's heads up? That's what I want to know, y'all. Like, who in the hell is blowing some of these people's heads up out here, bro? It's gotta be demons. It's got to be, bruh. Like they be thinking that they call the shots over the most high on people's life that they don't even know. Like they be like, you gotta do this, this, and that. Like, bro, who the fuck are you? You feel me? Like, it's one thing if I knew you or like I don't, you know what I'm, but who the fuck? You know? It's just crazy, man. Demons will never show you no form of respect. They're constantly there to disrespect you. They're constantly there to drain you. They're constantly there to attack your faith. They're constantly there to poke at you. They're constantly serving their father. They're constantly sitting there in their flesh. They constantly have the mindset of what's wrong with this person, not what's right. They don't have no full understanding or comprehension of the human experience. Because if they did, they wouldn't be thinking like that. You understand? They don't have no emotional intelligence, no fucking spiritual intelligence. They don't have no comprehension of self. They ain't never sat with self. They never went within. They don't know who the fuck they are. They looking for themselves within you. They'll never find it. Like, it's just a wild journey, bro. And he's just elevated me to such a height, bro. I've been here for quite some time, but he just reminds me of things, you know? And I'm appreciative and grateful for the ones who, you, like I said, like some of y'all are just, bro, amazing. I can never repay some of y'all, bro, for what you got. Even just supporting what I do, you know, and being real about it and just being authentic, you feel me, and showing respect at the end of the day, even if you don't agree with everything I have to say, even if you don't like everything that I do, you still choose to show that respect. Man, there's nothing like that, bro. Thank you, Gary. All his king's horses and all his king's men will not tell me what to do. I hear you, bro. It's really sad, bro. You know? It's really sad. Like I learned respect a long time ago, bro. Like I learned that I didn't have to like what someone was necessarily doing or believing or like, but at the end of the day I could show respect. And sometimes respect is simply just shutting your mouth or walking away when you don't like something, bro. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, bro, that's really what it boils down to, man. As long as it's not affecting your life and your personal life and shit, like it's just I don't that's why y'all heard me say like I understand certain witches at times and warlocks and darkness and all this stuff, man, because it's a respect thing, bro. Like respect is the golden rule out here, man. And modernized women and Jezebels and all this stuff, they don't show no fucking respect. They're being taught how to be disrespectful and rebellious and toxic and narcissistic and fucking boss queen bitches because Jezebel thinks she's that. Like, it's just, it's sad, bro. It's so sad, the conditions of our society as a whole. It just is. Shout out to the women who aren't like that, though. You know? Jesus is coming. No, they got a clue, Sarah. Some of them have signed up to fight Jesus. Hey, listen to me, Sarah. I'm not just saying this. You have to understand that some of these people legitimately was like, yeah, sign me up. I'll go against my creator. Like, you don't, like, some people, they're just lost. You know, and we can have sympathy and empathy for those people who are just in the sauce, you feel me, kind of messed up out here. Whatever, that's different. I'm talking about there's people that really legit like signed up, was like, yeah, no, I want to go, like, I want to go against my own creator and his people. Like, sign me up for that list. And then they find out the end result of that list, and it's like they don't know what to do. They start, you feel me? And I'm like, I told you, you shouldn't have did that. Could we give them warnings? You know, for all my real people, you give warnings out to people that may be trying to do some fuck shit that you pick up on, right? And you show them grace and you show them love and you show them mercy and you try to guide them and you try to lead them and you still try to be that person towards them and they still sign up. So like some people actually signed up and they want it. And you got to understand, that's another thing about a demonic person. They don't have no regard for not just your life, but their own life. They hate, you know what I'm saying? Like we all struggle, but theirs is a different level of misery. You have to understand that these people want you to kill them because they're so fucking disturbed and so fucked up. And they feel like God is like, you have to understand the depth of this shit, bro. It's really deep. It's really, really deep, actually. When you let, like, you gotta think about it. That's why they do this shit, because they waiting for the righteous person to do something to get you messed up while you take them out of their misery. You can't stoop to their levels. If they want out of their misery, they can get a rope in a bucket. It's $25 at Walmart. You feel what I'm saying? And I know it's harsh, but like at the end of the day, that's what it boils down to, you know? And it's just like, it's the harsh reality. If you don't want to, like, you have the free will choice, you know? And if you want to do that, nobody can really say nothing. Just do it, you know, at the end of the day. You think you're a demon fighting to stay good? Hey, movie high, you have flesh, bro. Demons don't even have that thought process. Okay? They don't even have that thought process, bro. For you to even come up with that thought in your head, bro, to be like, man, I think I'm just evil trying to do better. That shows a form of conviction. You're identifying that what you're doing is potentially evil, and you're identifying the fact that you want to change. Most people don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's nah, bro. You have flesh, and we're all messed up fighting to do better, you know? There's just levels to this shit. There's so many levels, bro. And God has shown me so many different levels within so many different people, and where we're at, and the difference between things, you know? Like demonic oppression compared to demonic possession. You know what I mean? Like flesh versus demons. So many different little things out here, y'all. And don't let the devil convince you of that, bro. Thoughts on vaping in Christ. Obviously it's not good for the temple. I can't stop. I've tried stopping. I've given it all my might. I've fasted, I've prayed, I've surrendered. And I've picked it back up on free will choice. It's not something I'm proud of, but it's something that I do, and I don't hide. I'm not here to be a fake Christian. Fake Christianity, all this fake ass shit is going away. I don't know if you guys are real. I think that's why society's in the conditions it's in, is because all of the fake shit it's going away. Some of y'all are living your life, and just by you living, you're discrediting the whole narrative and systematic bullshit that's been fed to us for hundreds of years. So that's why a lot of this stuff is shifting around. You know what I mean? Like, it's so deep, y'all. It's so beyond deep, y'all. I can be honest, though, and say, yeah, I'm not proud of my fucking vape. Like, I smoke, though, bro. I'm not finna sit here and, like, you know, I'm not here to be accepted by a sect of Christians that want to, like, if you don't accept, Jesus accepts me right where I'm at, bro. He ain't never left me. No matter how hard I try to leave him at one point or whatever I've done, he ain't never left me, G. So, like, I'm not here to be, that's the authentic shit we're looking for in our society, you know? Like, we ain't looking for this fuck shit that's been constantly presented to us through so many different things, religious traditions, and you have to do this to do that. And it's like, bro, we're all a work in progress, man. You can still have a healthy fear of God and fear the Lord and know that you're a sinner and you're struggling and you're fighting every single day, and Jesus is right there with you in the fight. Just because man and woman isn't, doesn't mean Christ isn't. You guys never had the authority to put a label on somebody or decide if God loves somebody or if God doesn't love somebody. You know? That's the truth, man. We've all sinned and come short. Yeah, facts. I just don't hide my shit. Like, everybody's fucking, it's all this bullshit, bro. It's all acceptance and traditions and, like, checking boxes and, like, oh, you know, the construct of things and all this shit. Like, bro, this shit is out the window, G. That's why everything's happening the way it is, because this shit is the unmasking of America. It's not just the unmasking of narcissists, it's the peeling back of America, bro. Like, showing the fucking true colors of this society and this world on every single level. And all of the fucked up mindsets that everyone's adapted and has been instilled in us since we were children. That's why all of this shit is happening, y'all. You know? They had the illusion and the wool pulled over for fucking ever. Now, like, the people you would least expect to be waking up are waking up and shit. Now the people you would least expect to be, like, on some real, like, discerning type of shit are really out here as, like, super seers, and they're, like, fucking visionaries and causing mayhem for the darkness, you know? That's his spirit. It says in the last days he will pour his spirit out on all flesh. You know, all that means all flesh. Every person, bruh. Because it's the last of the last, you know? And that's what's really going on. That's why these demons are just being like super disrespectful now more than ever. They just mocking God and disrespecting God's children, and they spitting and doing this and doing that, and it's like because it's that time, bro. It's that time, you know. Where I've been chilling, bro, making music, man, fighting. We at war out here, G. It's a real war. They declared war, bro. So I didn't declare no fucking war. I'm always the man of peace. You know, I'm SpongeBob and shit. Like, I like peace and shit, bro. I like to eat some food, throw the game on, you know what I'm saying? Get praises, do my best. They declared the war, bro. They came for our throats and shit. Like, I don't know who sent them into, like, our lives at times, y'all. Some of y'all may know, like, if it's your family or your workplace or whoever it is. But, like, they dispatched the demons and shit. And now they all mad because God tearing these motherfuckers apart. And it's like, well, why'd you do that? But see, Satan already started a war that he lost too, so it ties back into him, bro. You see how it all go hand in hand? Satan started the war with the Most High. And then he mad because he lost. That's what these witches and these narcissists and these devils do in your life. They get mad, but they start the war. The whole time you was just trying to better yourself. You was minding your business. Yeah, you may have been struggling. Yeah, you may have fallen off. Maybe you backslid. Maybe, but it don't matter. At the end of the day, they started a real war with the children of God, bro. Like a legit war, bro. And it's like, why would you do that if what? And then it go back to him though. Like I said, he fucking did that. He did that in the heavens, man. He start the war with the father and all this, and now he get tore up, and now he all butthurt and shit. And it's like, well, why'd you start the war, stupid? You should have just fucking been where you was at in the heavens and been cool with it. People don't know their role in life, y'all. Everybody got a position in this. You understand me? Everybody. Every person in here, you have a role. You just have to accept your role humbly, man, and that's how you start to level up. It's a respect thing, bro. You can't level up by disrespecting authority and all of this other stuff. Like, you gotta bro, you have to learn lessons, G. I be trying to teach y'all lessons that you guys need to learn for yourselves, you know? Because the demonic realm teaches you a different way, and then you guys try to come bring them demonic principles into the kingdom, and then you guys get tore up over it because that's not how it works. That's not how it goes, man. You know? Yeah, your roll's down on your knees. Intercessors, prayer warriors. Some people have voices. Some people are creative. Some people are prophetic. Some people are fucking pastors and preachers, and other people are there to be joy and light and love. Other people are there to fucking be financiers. Other people are there, like, it's all, you need to know your role. There was hoes in the Bible days. Like, some of these women are just hoes, bro. They don't even know it. They be thinking they more than just a concubine. They really just a concubine. They don't want to accept that. And I know it's harsh, but it's the truth. Because you carry yourself as a fucking concubine. So you're a concubine. You can't, like, there's just roles throughout this whole shit, bro. Not everybody was David or Jesus or this one or Mary or the woman that touched Jesus's garment. Like, everybody has a role, bro. And if you try to overstep that role and God sees that you're trying to overstep it, and it's not only going to affect your life but others around you, that's when the real shit starts to crack. And we don't want that. Like, we would rather everybody play their position in part and be straight, you feel me? And everybody get to eat, everybody smiling and shit, everybody fucking growing and learning. You good? All right, you good? Yup, for sure. All right, I'm going to pray for you. I got you. Like, you got to know where you at. But see, a lot of these people don't, bro, and they come straight for the throat of a king or a queen or somebody who's really stepping for the Lord, doing positive things or trying to change their life or better themselves. And then that's that declaration of war at that point, you know? You don't come for, like, you don't fuck with someone, especially somebody that minds their business. Especially, bro, you don't have to be perfect or no, but if you're just someone that minds your fucking business, like, that's all you do, you don't do that, bruh. That's stupid. You're signing up for death at that point, literally, bro. Because like it's one thing to try to, but you're gonna go after the one that's reserved. You're gonna go after the person that's reserved. These witches and all these people. They're gonna go after the one that has that's struggling already. That's not even where he needs or she needs to be at all. The one that's barely scraping by every day. Like that's some coward ass shit, bro. You know, Bob. Get Bob out of here, bro. He just he's smiling at least. Bob, that's what it's like when you talk to us. We at least put a smile on your face, all right? Remember that smile you got right now, all right? Remember that shit. I'm gonna pray it stays on your face, bro. I ain't even flex like this, y'all. Like, I don't like it. You know me. All the real, y'all know me. Y'all be like, Just, you too damn forgiving in time. You soft, bro. You too fucking this, you too that. And I'm like, hey, bro, it's just my heart, man. It's awkward for me to talk like this, but sometimes I have to, bro, because motherfuckers still don't get it, bro. I'm like, please stop. You know, like literally, I don't even know. I know that the Most High protects me, but I don't know what else is behind me at times. You know, I don't know what the Lord will use or who He'll use, but He's shown me, and I'm just like, oh shit, it be scaring me and shit. You know, and I be fucking petrified, boy. I'm like, oh shit, because I really just mind my business, bro, and I really be trying to help educate people. I really be literally, bro. I be trying to just tell y'all like, hey, you could do this, you could do that. Like, hey, God showed me this, God showed me that. Like, I'm really just in my own little world, bro. And motherfuckers love to come and pop my bubble and then get mad when the bubble gets popped and there's issues. Don't try to come pop Justice's bubble. Just respect me from a distance. I'll respect you. It's plain and simple. It's easy. You know? Thank you for the 10, JP. I appreciate you, bro. You've been here for a long time, man. I pray you've been doing well. Yeah, Jesus died for you. He loves you. Yep. Yeah, same to you. You know? Get a dang job for once. I've had over 10 jobs, David. I've had over 10 jobs, bro. I've worked in warehouses. I've done delivery work. I've done an overnight stocking job, bro. I've worked, man. It's not... You think I just got here? Like, you think I just popped up one day and was just like, hold on, like 70,000, 9 albums, didn't have to work and didn't have to, like, is that what y'all believe? Because some of y'all obviously ain't been on the journey, bro. You know, like, you don't get that God literally tells me I'm not working in this bullshit ass system. You know, like, you're not working in this piece of shit system that I'm tearing down. But you guys don't get that. It's okay. You'll get it in due time. You know? You seem to come up. And I respect y'all that was with me on the... Like, I'm still on the come up. I'm not fucking where I want to be at all. I'm still needing help. I'm still, like... Y'all still got my... Like, y'all, bro, no, man, you know? But motherfuckers are stupid, bro. Like, they don't understand. They don't have the guts to bet on themselves and walk away from everything that's supposed to keep them or sustain them. They don't have real faith. And I don't say that from a naive or evil place, because I, at one point, did not have that faith. It took me actually doing it. You know what I mean? Like, finally saying, you know what? I'm going to step away from this job. I'm gonna step away, and I'm actually about to try this shit. Like, I'm actually gonna really do this. Most people only think of that first step. All they do is entertain the thought of that first step. You hear what I'm saying? So they think about it. They be like, damn, that would be like... And that's as far as it gets their whole life. And I never want to see that for people. Like, I want them to... You feel me? Like, God will show them. God will show them if they were to do it. Right? But most people only entertain the thought of like, man, what would it be like if I actually like walked away from my job that I've been working and like just bet all my chips on the Lord and what He's calling me to do? Y'all would have life-changing experiences like I've got to experience, you know? And that's what I try to inspire people to do, bro. So many people have regrets because of succumbing to the system. And look, Kaylin, at the end of the day, bro, it's nobody's... You can't blame no one but self at that point. That was my biggest fear growing up, G. And people think it's like a toxic mindset to have. My biggest fear in life, bro, is when I would walk into like Walmarts and stuff. I'm not just saying this to be funny. And I would see a 65-year-old worker at the cashier, bro. Like, she's 60 something years old, bro, with a back brace and a knee brace. And she over there with fucking arthritis. And she's punching up her fucking register. Like, that was the scare. I was like, there's no way, bro. I'm like, there's no way. Like, fuck no. Like, that is the scariest fucking thing ever, bro. And that's what made me bet on myself, too. Just little things like that. And they'll sit there and say that we're like all these different things for having this mentality, bro. But these people don't do anything to break out of the box themselves. They would never even fucking, they would never, you know? And it's not to say there's not a time and a place. Like, you have to work, sure, you have to learn lessons. But, like, you guys don't know me. You think that I'm just, like, you don't get it, bro. That's what I be telling God. Like, Lord, it's time to show them on a deep and thorough level. Like, it's trying to really show these people, like, they're going to quit playing with your name because your name's attached to me at the end of the day. And they don't realize that. Like, they think what they think and they only feel and see what they see. And a lot of y'all see what's on this fucking internet. Like, it's YouTube, bruh. You never even spent like a solid real fucking week with me in any point of my life to know anything about what I've learned or went through on so many levels, you know? And that's the crazy part about the internet, man. It be frustrating the shit out of me. Please play Batman. We could play some music in a little bit. The nanotech in their food has them glitching. Hey, listen, man. This is... Listen, I gotta turn the light on, yo, so you can see me. Hold on. Listen, man. Help me, all right? Playing with... playing with somebody on a psychological and soul level, the repercussions individuals are gonna get from that, it's not like just a physical fist fight or like you know what I'm like, you'll be cut off from the Most High. You know, like the repercussions of that is deeper than like physical fights and all this stuff. Like, you're gonna be like, you're cut off for life, you know? And they don't get that. And it's fucked up when God starts showing you, bro. And it's like, oh my goodness, bro. That's all I can say. I can't say anything else. Hey, y'all, I get frustrated, dude. Because look at this, you feel me? People, like, I understand. You see this shit and you see my little heart showing and all this, and you think it's all like, it's, you know, it's frustrating, y'all. To God be the glory, though, man. Do you think they know, though? Yeah, Nikki, that's what I was talking about. There's some, look, there's some, y'all, that, hey, man, you know, but then there's the ones that know, and they're like, yeah, sign me up to go against the Most High God. Like, willingly, like, I want to, like, not just like all falling short or getting angry. No. Like, you feel me? And they like, yeah. And like, okay. All right. You ever have magenta? I don't know what that is, bro. Do I use meth? No, I've been an advocate against meth since I was 12 years old. That is the worst drug ever created. It ruined my whole entire childhood without me touching it. I seen it take out so many people I love. Um, I absolutely hate that drug with a passion, bro. I think it's Satan in a drug form. You know, that's just, you don't have to believe me, but it's the truth. That's why they drugged my food and stuff, because I didn't want to do that. You know, that's what's up, Fulio. Hopefully, you feel me? You feel me? You would be, bro, everybody out here, man. Everybody. When the Lord give you access to the spiritual realm, bro, it's a whole different ball game, man. He's got to trust you with it, though. And most people don't understand that shit. They think all of this is just psychosis and crazy madness and schizophrenia and oh this and that, and like, bruh, it's so real, man. They need to repent. Greg, if they don't love themselves, how can, look, it's deep, bro. Like, I understand it. I don't agree with it, but like, you have to understand, Greg, that these people hate themselves, okay? They hate themselves so deeply, bro. It's not just like a depressing moment or like depression. We're talking about like, it's a misery that I can't even put into words. So like, how can they even begin to think that God loves them, or they love God? You know? It's really, really, it's sad, bro. But like, we can't let that empathy cause us to destroy our own life, cause that's another part of this shit, bro. Like, y'all have big hearts and all this stuff, and you'll let that empathy drive you, which you should in a perfect world. You know, in a perfect world, you should, but we don't live in a perfect world. So they play on that empathy, bro. A demon love to play on your empathy. Psh, a demon love that shit. That's how they get you spun up, bro. Every time. A lot of them know they're cut off, so they're trying to take others down with them. Hey, send them my way and I'll figure it out, bro. You know? I said it in one of my lyrics. I don't know if you guys listen to my stuff. The name and everything. Like, I'm stepping into my role confidently. It's just very fucking uncomfortable at times, because I know at the end of the day I ain't shit. Like, Abba's on the throne, bro. He just be giving us these little positions and shit, and I'm like, hey, this is kind of fire though, but like, I don't know how to handle it, dude. Teach me how to handle it. Cause I don't like, you know, I'm being so real, bro. Like, I don't know how to, like, the balance of it, you know, like, how do I fucking have, like, it's just, I don't know, man. All praises to the Most High at the end of the day. Thanks for the love, Gray. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate all the love, y'all. Abba never said it'd be easy. He said it'd be with, yeah, bro. It's just like, it's uncomfortable, bro. I don't know how else to, you guys know what I'm saying, for my real people, like, you know, because you know at the end of the day, you have such a fear and a high regard of God that, like, when you even begin to try to step in, like, confidence or authority, you start to feel, like, a little weird. You know what I mean? Because you're like, well, but only reason I'm like this is because of him. So, like, how do I, like, it's a constant, so I always just choose a little humble route. I always play stupid and act like I don't know shit and I be all, like, it's easier to do that. It's way easier to do that shit. Dim your light, you know what I mean? It's easier to play that role at times. But sometimes God say, like, he been gassing me up today. Like, listen, just, I sat and just received everything he was telling me. I'm like, all right, Lord. It feels who I am to make something happening, but nobody's better than you. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't know. It's a superpower. Yeah, it is. You know? Yeah, the humble route. I just don't know the balance. Like, how do you like? I've always struggled with the balance. You know, like for me, humble means dim my light. Like it just means like make everybody feel like I don't want people. You know, I don't know, bruh. Like I don't know. It's a weird place to be in all the time. But shout out, everybody. Shout out to them ones. That's all I can say. Y'all do the non-humble shit. Let me be. You know. Let me just. You feel me? Y'all do all that. Like y'all have. I don't. Y'all have fun with it. We gotta throw. We gotta throw Jezebel to the dogs, man. I love you guys. I really do. For my real people, man. Just know, look. Just know everything on the planet Earth and in the spiritual realm, everything bows to Abba. That's the message, okay? Everything, everything bows to him, bro. Even Lucifer, bro. He don't like to admit it. Lucifer bows to Abba, bro. He has to. You know, he has to. And shout out to the people who I've said this before, but I respect motherfuckers, man, that like y'all just keep it real. And even if it's gonna hurt me or whatever, but like you just tell me what it is. Like I respect that shit. You know? Like even when I don't understand, like motherfuckers that been like they can see my heart before I even see it or something. Or like they see my light before I even see my own light, and I be trying to fit in and shit at times, and y'all motherfuckers be like, listen, just we love you and shit, bro. But like, no. And I'll be like, why? And they'd be like, no, bro. I'm like, all right. Like I appreciate that shit. You know? Hear what I'm saying. Like I really respect that type of shit, man. For real. Love y'all, man. I would like Mickey Mouse. Or more than conquerors though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We catch each other. Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Like shout out to somebody who could be like, hey, this ain't good for you. Or like, hey, let us handle this shit. Like what we like, whatever, you know? And they could just be real. Like they ain't trying to be no snake ass, weird ass, demonic ass, conniving fucking lion, serpent ass, finessing piece of shit. You feel me? Like you just keep it a rack. You know, that is that shit that I can't help but to fucking respect. It's very hard not to respect. No more vapes by Christmas? Nah, I'm not gonna say that. I have free will, bro. I would love to say yeah, you know, but probably not. Just to be honest. You're not for everyone. Yeah, not, and that's the thing. Nobody's supposed to be for. If you're of the truth, like you're not supposed to be for everybody. If you know your role and who you are and like what you're here to do, there's no way you're gonna be for everybody at all. On some honestness, I'm not gonna be able to stop vaping by Christmas. Yeah, yeah, I'm not. Seeing me laugh made your day. Hey man, if that's what makes your day, fuck it. You know, if you want to smoke, let the man smoke. Like, bro, like I appreciate it because I know y'all just trying to like. I appreciate it. It's not that I don't, but like at the end of the day, bro, you don't have to abuse me so I stop smoking. Like you're gonna traumatize my brain instead of me putting down a vape, and you do it in the name of the Lord. Like you're not doing things the right fucking way, bruh. You're gonna traumatize somebody's brain so they stop smoking. Like, bro, let the fucking dude smoke. Let her smoke. It's not gonna do what you would. It's not gonna cause the damage that brain damage causes. You know what I'm like? Live and let live, bro. There's so many addictions. Everybody's an addict. I don't give a fuck what nobody wants to say. They got everybody on the face of the earth to be an addict. Whether you're addicted to a phone, you're addicted to sugar, like bro, you're an addict. Most everybody in our society is an addict, bro. Period. You have a fucking cell phone, you're an addict. Literally. You know? Traumatized Blake? A little bit. It's okay though. God's hand's still on me. If y'all had it your way, I would be straight in a straitjacket for the rest of my life, strung out on heavy drugs. You know, all praises to the Most High. I'm more sane and sound than the rest of them. And that's only because of his hand. You know? An addict to complaining, whatever. Everybody's like, that's why I hate. It's a bunch of sinners calling everybody else a sinner. Like, shut your dumb ass up. You know what I mean? Like, sure, okay, but like, if you doing it from the wrong heart posture and shit, like, get your bitch ass out of my shit. Because all y'all motherfuckers are addicts too, bro. Shut your ass up. You know what I mean? But if you doing it from a real place, I know, like, I respect it. I love you. But like, if you doing it to try to shame me and make me feel some type of way, like, fuck you. You feel me? You're lame anyways. Like, you have a stupid heart. Your heart's stupid. Like, you're dumb. You know? Like, cause all of y'all are addicts, bro. I would never sit there and fucking try to shame, like, I'm gonna traumatize your brain because you're not quitting your addiction. Like, you're a weirdo. You know? You hate hypocrites? Man, Cam, we all, and that's the thing, bro. That's the beauty of the whole journey, bro. I look back and, like, it's crazy, man. It's just crazy, bro, because like when you level up, let me get y'all game, okay? Like when you level up, you're going to run into past versions of yourself. Hear me? So like when you do level up and you learn lessons and you actually evolve, God will send in your old mindsets and maybe some of the spirits you carried or whatever through other people. Don't let it go over your head. And then God shows you how far he's brought you through that. And you reflect on the times where you made those mistakes. Like, it's a crazy journey, bro. But don't miss none of it. Don't miss none of it, bro. That's the one thing about me. I never miss any of it. That's why the Lord like, he knows that I don't miss it, bro. Like, obviously, I have bad days and shit. Like, I get fucked up too, you know what I mean? But, like, at the end of the day, I catch everything, bro. Because I have such a high regard, bro. Like, I just always am trying to, like, you feel me? Some examples. All right, let me think. Okay, the thing I was taught, like the respect thing, you know, like I didn't always just like I had to learn the lesson. So then, like, as I started to learn the lesson of like respect and not being a hater and not like hating on people who had more, because I come from poverty and food stamps and bed bugs and all this shit. Like, I used to have that mindset of like anybody with something nice, I would be like, oh, the devil, oh, the devil, oh, the devil. And like, we all have that moment in our life. Like, this is just a small lesson, but like evolving from that, you know, and then encountering it as you evolve, and you're like, damn, I was like that at one point. That's crazy. I'm a whole different person now, though. But like, they don't realize, like, so that's just a little, it's like a respect lesson. Maybe you didn't always have the utmost respect, or maybe you didn't always like have the right perspective of something, and it shifts, and then you run into that old perspective in another person, and you like, oh damn, that's crazy as fuck. It'll trip you out, man. But the only way you're gonna, like, you can't let it go over your head. You can't let this shit go over your head, you know? Always in your lane. Yeah, bro. That's the best thing. Like, fuck comparison, bro. Be inspired though. Be inspired, bro. Inspiration is everything at times. Like, watch motherfuckers do this, and like, you actually get not, you ain't on no, like, it's like a headspace. Like, be inspired, bro, but don't be comparative. You know? Yeah, choose to be inspired instead of, yes, Nikki, it's the lens. It's the lens. It's all about the lens. Thank you, W Angio, for the $10. God bless you, man. It's the lens that you choose to view things in at all times. What can I take from this? Even if you're not gonna agree with everything somebody does. You're never gonna fucking sit there and fully like everything somebody does. It's not gonna happen, bro. So and like, once you realize that, then you start to be able to be like, all right, what can I pick up from this person though? Like, you looking from a certain lens, bro. It's just the shift of that lens. Haters look at the lens, that all they do is they're like, all right, where's your like where are you fucked up at? And that's all I'm gonna zone in on. I'm not gonna zone in on anything else. I'm just gonna focus on the area that you're messed up in. That's the devil. That's what the devil does. Jesus, when he looks at us, y'all, he doesn't like just this is it. Like, no, bro, he loves us unconditionally. He wants us to do better. But he don't have that lens, bro. You know? That's what people don't get. It's just the lens. You have to fucking take off the lens and then put the new one on. And start to realize, like, it's so much easier, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's a better life to live like this. Like, everything that I see, bro, I can take inspiration and creativity. Like, do you know how beautiful that shit is? Bro, it's so much easier. It's so much better. I'm like, yo, yeah, this is like, why being a hater is hard. I mean, maybe not for some. For me, like, that's, you telling me I gotta fucking hate on it? Like, I gotta like, ugh. Like, bro, that shit is depleting and like draining and miserable, you know? I'm not high right now, bro. Too much energy. Yeah, you guys know what I'm saying, man. Demons don't have no respect, y'all. Especially, the only way it shows respect is to something that bows to it. Okay? It hates order. Demons get offended at you wanting them to become successful. Listen, there go a gem right there. Demons, we all struggle, but I'm talking about if you literally, like, bro, I'm talking about, you don't understand. Some of y'all do. I'm talking about, like, bruh, you all you do is ask someone to take your hand at a time, like, I'm finna guide you straight into success right alongside with me. Nope. Demon, fuck no. If there's no killing or stealing or destroying, they don't want no part of it. If there's no fucking sabotage and fucking chaos and mayhem and drama and toxicity and all, they don't want no part of it. If it's just like some real like hard work, narrow road, deep, like, you know, like out the mud, no fucking finessing, no none of, they don't want no part of it, man. What's up, Warriors? I see you in here, bro. The reprobated mind. Yeah, facts. Uh, hate is fear. Yeah, to an extent. Yeah. I'm not high. I don't let them run with whatever. They're mad because I'm speaking real shit. I just ate a big old fat meal, so I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy. Food is everything at times, you know? Like just a solid meal, bro. Bruh, do it for you, you know? A little bed to lay in and shit. Nice little meal. The fuck? That's everything, bro. That's everything, G. You're waiting for your vision to come true. Keep going, bro. Keep going. Don't let me discourage you. Don't let a single motherfucker in this chat discourage you. Keep going. Fuck them. Fuck me too, bro, if I get in your way. You know what I mean? Fuck, like, cut justice off. Fuck them. You think even demons fear violence? I hear you, Warriors, but some of them, nope, they don't. PB and J's, classic. Them vampires, bro. Yeah, man. The spooky ones. The real spooky ones. You know? They want us to take them out. Warriors, that's what I was just talking about, bro. It's all psychology, bro. It's psychology. It's fucking crazy, bro. Why are my eyes half closed? Because they can be. You know what I'm saying? They can. Like, it's a beautiful life. The eyes can be half closed if they want to be. Being a vampire in your cave is okay. Hey, man. If you're a respectful vampire, hey, listen, man. If you a respectful vampire, G, like, I don't know if those exist or not. I'm still learning. You know? Hey, a vampire can make somebody laugh, though, I guess. Should be a rapper, too. Hey, fuck it. You feel led, bro. Spit some shit, man. I'll listen to it. A respectable vampire. He a funny one. If he really a vampire, he funny as shit. Tell you that much. Ain't nothing like making somebody laugh, bro. I don't give a fuck. Not in this dark ass, cruel ass world, bro. It ain't nothing like making somebody laugh, bro. You crying? Hopefully it's a good cry. Love is a word that is spoken true. Yeah. A vampire rapper. Whatever they, I don't know what the narrative is on me, bro. I fear the Lord, bro. I have a real prayer life. I ain't perfect, you know, but I have a real fear of Adonai, bro. You know, we need comedy vampires. Yeah, not the ones that like kill, steal, and destroy and shit. Like the funny ones and shit. They cool. All I'm saying is a respect thing, you know? Is the vampire hurting somebody that don't need to be, like, are you picking on somebody? Cause then we got issues and shit, you know what I mean? It's a live and let live respect type of deal, like, don't be out here bullying people and shit, like, stay in your cave and shit, bro. You good, you cool, whatever, live your life. You know what I mean, bro? It's just whatever, bro, like, just live and let live, bro. If he eats other vampires, like the bad ones, so like he like a good vampire that eat the bad vampires. What the narrative is about? Yeah, bro. I don't even want to fucking. You have heard it all on this. Y'all have been here with me to hear all the shit that they say about me, bro. It's incredible. Like success, bro. Just being consistent in your life. Success and consistency. That's what I've learned too. Here go another gem for y'all. When you start to become consistent and you achieve a form of success or whatever you feel like success is, the shit that these people come up with is so fucking crazy. And it gets projected onto you so heavily that you start to just even think like that yourself at times and shit. You be like, well, fuck it. I guess I am that. Like, you know what I mean? And y'all hear me for the ones that's really out here grinding and shit. Like, it's mind boggling to me, bro. I'm like, I'm what? Like, some of these people come, I'm like, you think what? I get emails and shit. I'll be like, all because I be posting videos? That's wild, bro. I understand, like, just levels more than ever, bro. People be crazy. Hey, bro, I'm saying, like, all I do is turn my camera on and make a song or like talk shit with y'all. If people be coming up with, I'm like, dang. Love is a word to see through truth. I hear you, man. We are the anointed. I appreciate y'all, bro. I just really did this stream to show love to the real one. Like, I take a lot of my personal shit that I'm going through out on my platform at times. And some of y'all deserve it because some of y'all are fucking foul and serpents and shit, and y'all are fucked up. But I know there's some good people on here, bro. Y'all be melting my heart and shit every day. You know? They don't have 1 ounce of creativity in them. So how do they come up with it? Bro, that's the thing. They do have creativity, bro. If they could come up with shit like that, these motherfuckers can be complete. And then when you try to motivate them to become that creative force for good, they get offended. Don't let it go over your head. These motherfuckers is so crazy with it. I'm like, if you took that shit right there, stop trying to destroy me. You see? That's the thing right there. Stop trying to destroy my dog in here, Seekers, or Nikki, or James, or John, or whoever is in here. Stop taking all your creative shit to fucking sit there and come up with this crazy ass fucking smear campaign and stuff. And like, go do some shit with it. They don't think like that. I told you guys, man, if it has to do with wholesomeness, love, like if it's anything like halfway positive, they don't want no fucking part of it. They're wired to destroy. I fuck with Commander Justice, Leader of the North Armies. Hey, you had me rolling, bro. When you first said that shit was so funny. I ain't commanding shit, bro. I'm struggling commanding my own life, bro, but I appreciate y'all. You know, I really do. For the ones that support, man. They could redirect this into something creative and good. We have to all work at that every day, bro. Like, y'all see me coming up with this whole Mr. Strange character, and it's like, that's what it means, bro. I'm not perfect at it either, though. Like, I fuck up, you know? But like these people have the craziest fucking headspaces at times. And I'm like, bro, if you just shifted that shit for the right reason, like you would be a force. And they're like, oh, don't fucking try to put hope into me. You know what I mean? They be like, hey, they be like, don't you dare try to see the light in me, you motherfucker. I'm trying to tell y'all, that's the headspace, y'all. Hey, hey, it's not funny at the end of the day. Because they hate the Lord, bro. The Lord look at it. That's what they see when look. Oof. When you see the light in something that is darkness, that is showing them God's eyes or his thought process or his love. That's why they don't like it. It's deep, y'all. It's more than just the surface. We could laugh about it, but that's what it boils down to, bro. I spread death and rape. That's what I'm saying. Where do you come up with this, bro? I've been an advocate against rape since I was a kid, too. Like, I don't like anything forceful, bro. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't care if you trying to force a religion, you trying to fucking like, I don't like forcefulness, bro. Fuck out of here. I don't know where y'all come up with this shit at. You guys literally, you know what I'm not. So you tell me that, like, that's what you guys do. You know exactly what I stand against, methamphetamine and rape and all this shit. And you guys try to say I'm the very thing that I am completely against on every fucking level, bro. Don't play with shit like that, G. It's okay to troll, bro. It's okay. I'm funny. I'm cool. Like, I'm chill, bro. But like, y'all be playing with shit that's not funny, bro. Like, rape isn't funny. You understand? Like, it's not even something you fucking put, like, you don't just throw that around, bro. Like, you're not, let me shut the fuck up. I don't know where you grew up. What the fuck? I don't know. Whatever. You don't play with certain shit. Like, it's okay to be funny, though. Like, y'all talk shit on my looks or whatever. That's fine, bro. But you gonna play with shit. Like, there's just certain shit you don't, you know what I mean? And this is what they do to us, y'all. But then they run with it on a crazy level. Like they'll go to authorities and they'll fucking get people involved, bro. And it's like, what? Destroying someone's life over a fucking rumor, bro? It's not even a funny rumor. Like, it's not even some fucking halfway, like, haha, that's kind of like, they running with weird ass shit, bro. That, like, the streets and shit, like, you know? Let me shut up, because it's motherfuckers like that where they think it's funny to play with certain things, bro. I've ran into, and most of them are women, bro. These women be fucking vile as fuck, bro. They come up with the craziest shit, and it's like, excuse me, you know. Let me get some more water, man. They're debased. No, they're dead is what it is. Dead. Like, you gotta know your fucking level, like your limit and shit. I'm all for joking and laughing and shit, bro. Like, I'm all for that. You feel me? That's cool. But like some shit, so what it is, y'all, is that the internet has desensitized all of humanity. Like we just throw rape and pedophilia and all this stuff around like it's light. Like it's just like ha 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 ha. Like it's the internet's done this shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. Who let you stay for free this time? I have to pay money to stay anywhere I'm at, bro. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You love a good roast? Yeah, bro, I'm all for it on a good day. But not rape and pedophilia. Like, these people think it's funny to just toss that shit around. Like, oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Like, bro, this ain't funny. You gonna find out why it's not funny, too. Thinking that this shit is like, bro, you're desensitized. But it's not, you're still a victim at the end of the day, so we try to see through it because you're being fucking desensitized by fucking the elites. And you think this is funny to just fucking play around with. Like, it ain't no fucking game, bro. The internet has done so much damage to everybody on so many levels. Like, we can roast all day, bro, but don't play with certain shit, dude. Like, you're stupid. You know? You're getting joked on for it happening to you. That's what I mean, bro. Like, bruh, you feel me? These are the kind of people that we want out of our society. Like, they already lived amongst us for long enough. Don't y'all agree? I'm not God, though. These people lived here long enough, bro. Get them the fuck up out of here. What up, Matt? See you in here, man. Thank you for always supporting, bro. It's not even misery, bro. Like, this is wild fucking crazy rumors that it's not funny, bro. Like, certain shit, you know, they gotta go, yeah. God gonna get them up out of here, bro. They know. Their time is short, bro. They signed up, though. You feel me? It's on them at the end of the day. In the hood, they getting smacked. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's okay to joke, bro. It's totally okay, bro. But we don't go to certain, like, that's not nothing to joke about, bro. I ran into so many of these people in my life, but I come from a certain section, though. Like, thank you for the $13.99, Matt. God bless you, bro. Like, I ran into people early on that was making up lies about rape. Like, you ain't just making up no regular lie, bro. Like, you lying about rape. Like, you're lying about, like how fucked up do you gotta be in your headspace, bro? Like, what? You can ruin people's lives with that rumor and shit, bro. Like, this ain't fucking he. That's why they do it. You know? They foul out here, yeah, bro. Facts. Justice the Lizard King? I ain't no fucking lizard, bro. Y'all still believe this shit. It's demons, bro. They ain't lizards. You get unalive? Hey, bro. And, like, I run into these little, you know, I don't want to say nothing. They just not from, like, they just didn't, you know, that's normal in their part of the world, I guess. Like, it's normal to just, like, lie about, like, some heinous ass bullshit. So many people in my chat don't respect what I'm saying. It's okay. I'm talking to everybody. It don't matter. Stream is fire. Appreciate you, movie. I love you, bro. Always gonna be love for you, like I said. Jesus is Lord. Amen. They're spineless. Yeah. They the ones linked up with the law. These people will come up with the craziest shit in the moment that you fucking stand up for yourself. They pussy. They're the same people, bro. They coming up with the wildest shit about you the moment you really like, all right, motherfucker, listen up. I read it all. It's usually these women, you know, the little Jezebel whores. Demons expose you, or smoking weed expose you to demons. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You opening up a spiritual doorway. But see, that's the thing. When you know how to, like, I don't know, I ain't gonna get too deep. Some people just, yeah, they shouldn't smoke weed. Like, 100%. Some people should simply not smoke marijuana. 100%. You know? Everybody leveling up and learning, and like everything is being torn to the ground. And you're gonna learn your lessons the way you do. I'm gonna learn the way I do. It's not fucking like, I don't know, man. We're all gonna live and learn. How young is too young for me? Bro, I don't like anything younger than me. I genuinely don't. Because women that are older than me are still more immature than I am on a soul level. I've never really been attracted to anything that's younger than me, bro. I'm not interested in mankind right now though, as a whole. Like the human race, I'm just not interested, you know? I get paranoid when I smoke weed. Yeah, me too, bro. But everybody's different. Like that's all I'm saying. You know? We're not all fucking like, that's the beauty of life. Super beautiful. Like, does the intensity of V2K change? It depends, bro. It depends, man. And see, let me just tell you, bro, I don't want to be like the bear. I'm a real person, all right? There's nothing you can do, bro. All you can do is endure, man. And call on the Most High. And that's it. You know? I've really lived life, bro. Like, I've actually been all across America numerous times. I've been everywhere, bro. Like, I've been in the craziest places of this fucking country. I've been in the most boring places of this country. I've been dead smack in the middle of crazy ass cities. I've been outside of the cities in the skirts. I've been fucking 20 miles deep in the forest. I mean, there's no like, the only thing you just endure, bro. You know? As long as you aware. Yeah, self-awareness is key, bro. Shout out to people out there here. Let me be like, let me give you some love, all right? Shout out to anyone out there who knows they're fucked up and chooses to stay out of society or anything like that. Like, you know that you're not where you want to be, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. And shout out to y'all that are aware and you choose to keep yourself in your own little bubble. Y'all are a blessing. You ain't no fucking raging narcissist who's looking for their next victim. You know what I mean? Like, you out here like, just like, all right, man, I'm finna go tuck up. Like, I'm fucked up right now. Like, I gotta go, feel me? Like, shout out to y'all, bro. We need more of y'all. That's what it's all about, bro. It's never been about fucking perfection. It's never been about, It's about self-awareness, bro. At the end of the day, in your own little creative bubble. I love all of y'all. You know, that's the beauty in it, man. You ain't out here fucking head hunting for people that you can destroy. Like, you're a fucking, like, that's losers. That's lame, bro. That's lame as fuck. You said, if my shit ain't together and I'm upset, I stay away from That's what I'm saying, bro. I've been like that since I was little. And everybody want to come try to pop the bubble. And it's like, don't come. I'm fucking in my bubble for a reason. What the fuck you trying to come over here and pop my shit for, dude? Of course you gonna get fucking backlash and bit the fuck up and all this other stuff, especially when God is putting that bubble around me to work on me. The hell are you doing? You narcissist? You freak? Fucking leave me alone. You know, energetically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, leave me alone. Quit acting like you ain't sending energy. Quit thinking I don't know. I know I do a good job at playing the fool, but I'm coming out and letting y'all know I've known for a long time, bro. Fulio said I was at Home Depot yesterday with twins. I wasn't looking at women. I was on a mission. Shout out to you, bro. You know, you gotta set that goal, bro. That's what I do. I'll be right there, like right before I leave the crib, bro. I'll be like, all right, I'm finna get this, and that. I gotta hit this spot up real quick. I'm going right back to the house. That's it. There's no other, there's nothing else on the list, bro. There's no like, oh, let me fucking siphon in. Nope. I gotta go get this, and that, and I'm going right back inside. They don't like us, bro, for that reason, bro. They're like, why won't you be toxic? Why won't you do this stuff? Because I don't want to. That's why. Y'all can have a blast, though. I'm not going to try to make you do what I do. Don't try to make me do what you do. Damn it. It's a respect thing, bro. Y'all want to go sauce up women and do this and hey, fuck it, you, whatever. But you ain't roping me in. I hope you understand. Are you going to go sit in the house? No, you don't want to sit in the house, right? All right. So why is it a problem when I say, you feel me? Like, if y'all want to go live the Matrix life, fucking go live it. But you're not going to force me to do that shit. That's where the narcissistic abuse aspect of this comes in at. No effort. Yeah, God is good. Do I need a new car battery? I'm still trying to figure it out. So here, update for everybody. Thank you for everybody who donated, for one. I was able to get this roof for tonight. I got a car battery charger. So the battery's on the charger, and we gonna see if it fixes it. If it doesn't fix it, then I gotta give me a battery. That's an update for everybody who helped out. Yeah, they want you to play. God doesn't want you to play. That's what they don't get, okay? I know we're trying to be light and funny at times. God doesn't want you to play. You know? So they can be mad at God all day long. Not everybody's going to live how you live. Not everybody's going to move how you move. People don't understand that you have standards set on your life. You can't do what other people can. They don't get it, though. Like, they don't understand that shit, y'all. Like, you could sit there and explain it to them, and they're still going to be like, they don't, because they don't have no relationship with him, bro. You don't need money to get women? Fuck no, you don't. Not in this society, bro. All you need is some energy. All you need is some validate, like, some attention, bro. This society's fucked. That's all I want to say, all right? This society is torched, bro. Torched. You said it's Gotham out here? Hey, some of y'all live, I don't know how the fuck. I'll straight fold, bro. If I had to live in one of these big city environments, bro, I'm gonna be sick every day. Literally. I'm gonna be vomiting every day and shit, bro, from the heavy ass energy. And like, literally, I'm not just saying that to be fucking dramatic, bro. Like, I will literally be sick, bro. Legitimately bedridden and shit, bro. Shout out to y'all, though, man. It's so heavy. Yeah, I can't. I be trying. Don't think I haven't tried. Don't fucking think I ain't gave my best effort at times. Nope. If this is Gotham, what the fuck happened to Batman? Batman getting the motherfucking... He getting the Justice League prepared, bro. Batman can't do that shit on his own. He gotta call Superman. He gotta call Green Lantern. Batman gotta hit up fucking all of them, bro. He gotta get Wonder Woman. He gotta get the whole league, you know, and the league be doing their own thing at times. Like some of them be in a different fucking. They be over there on the whole, you know. And then we call them and they don't answer. So Batman like, what the fuck? I can't do it. And then he like, all right, well, you know, he's just waiting. Yeah, Batman ain't shit without Spider-Man type of deal, you know. You talking about Gotham, bro? Like you talking about this, like the most wicked place on earth. One of them, like you definitely need the whole league, bro. Sometimes the league be like they got assignments and shit, you know. Like Superman might be in fucking on another planet right now, cleaning up some shit, and Batman over here trying to get a hold of him, and he ain't fucking listening, cause he too caught up fighting the other shit in the other places and stuff like that, man. I used to work at AutoZone for 2 years. If it's a Duralast battery, it might be under warranty. I appreciate that, bro. That's definitely something I could look into. I got a little charger though. God will give us superpowers. What is it called? Schizophrenia? That's what they tell us. That's what they all tell us, yo. Like, every time, you know. You fucking schizophrenic. Oh, okay. Sorry, Satan, that I saw you. You know? That's what he done. Sorry, demon. Sorry, Satan. I saw you. You fucking schizo. The whole world puts that label on you, man. That's how bad the devil don't want to be found out, yo. Don't let it go over your head. They don't like people who can sit alone. Oh, that can sit alone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Facts, bro. But you're never alone. You know? Then Batman beats Superman's ass. No, 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 no. The Justice League ain't gonna be fighting, bro. That's what they want. Batman and Superman ain't gonna be beefing, bro. No, that's what they want. Batman and Superman cool, bro. They want us beefing and shit. Like, nah, bro. I'm not fucking Batman either. I don't even know who I am, bro. They call me strange. Spiritual gifts or powers from God? Yeah. Batman beat Superman 2 times. They got into it in the comics or something. You call me Batman? Yeah, nah, I'm not Batman. If anything, I'm strange, man. I gave y'all a whole album. I even put Doctor Strange fucking the intro track has Doctor Strange lines in it from the movie. You obsessed with that song? I appreciate the love, bro. Appreciate the love. I should be the Joker. I tried. It's not for me. You know, Gray? Like, I tried. It's not for me. Not for me. Batman always beats Superman all the time. I didn't know that. But that's the whole thing. We ain't trying. We don't. Why they want the good guys fighting the good guys and shit, bro. We don't. The heroes fighting the heroes and shit. It's all psychology and stuff, right? Are there any near me salvage yards? Nah, I don't know, bro. I'll have to look around. I appreciate it though, man. Just pray for the spirit of obsession to flee. All right, I'm finna really get heavy. They probably gonna cut me off when I say this shit. Watch this. There's nothing more scarier than a spiritual narcissist. Okay? Because not only can a narcissist carry forth a smear campaign in the physical, the spiritual narcissist can carry forth a smear campaign in the spiritual. So a witch can give somebody dreams. A witch can give somebody obsession. A witch can spread lies to somebody's brain if she's utilizing her spiritual gifts for the wrong reason. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all and how deep this war truly is. There's nothing more scarier than that. She can affect the minds of the sheep through her sorcery to implement not only dreams but thoughts and emotions. That's why they call me strange. So if you ever want to identify me with a superhero, I'm strange, man. I learned a lot. And if you know about Doctor Strange, he was around warlocks, he was around witches, certain things, Obviously, I fear the Lord and I'm not into witchcraft, but the Lord God Almighty has revealed things to me to equip me for this kind of war that we're all going through. So that's why you gotta be careful, because people have spiritual gifts out here and they are they're not doing the right things with that power. The warrior of truth. All right, man. That's your superhero, bro. Spiritual abuse will be dealt with. They have no idea. That's what I mean, Nikki. It's a different level of abuse. You know? That's why I tell y'all all the time, don't idol worship me. Don't fucking I be trying to be so authentic. I'll show you all the bad sides of me and my flaws, and because I don't want y'all, and I understand the depth of this war. The hacks they've done to you is ridiculous. Me too, Truth. Me too, bro. Me too, man. How can you live in Gotham and Marvel at the same time? I don't know. The Lord has instructions for all, man. You know? Marvel and DC blend together and it's all one. We're all trying to get back to the throne room of grace and glory, man. But yeah, man. Understand that, this shit is deep. Okay? That's why you must have a prayer life. You must only have a high regard for the Most High. You must only have, you have to have a personal relationship with Him, because it's not just demons and Satan, y'all. Okay? It's not. There's a lot of evil shit going on, and people are doing the wrong fucking things. Someone put a spell on you to be obsessed with my song. I'm not gonna fucking reach and say that. There's a potential. There's a potential. Was it me? Fuck no, it wasn't me. All I did was make the song. You shouldn't be scared. Have a prayer life. Don't hold me higher than God in your life. You know? Don't idolize me. I ain't shit. I try to show y'all that every day. I ain't shit. I'm just a regular guy, man. 160 views, 160 likes. That's what's up, bro. That's love. Most of us are trying to make it out, but we can't. You understand? I hear you, bro. I hear you, man. You petrified? Don't be scared, man. I'm just trying to tell you how deep this shit is. What it boils down to is everybody needs to use the gifting they've been given by God for the right reasons, to the best of their ability every single day, and always give Him praise, honor, and glory. That's all it comes down to. You know? You're not a regular guy? I'm regular, bro. I really am. At the end of the day, they want y'all to believe I'm like this mysterious fucking like woo, bro. I'm not. I can make some good shit though. You know, I'll give you a solid little movie on Friday, a little fucking episode. Be a little director or something, you know, a little creative gift. But at the same time, I want to show y'all like, hey, bro, I'm really just like, I don't want you guys deceived, man. I don't. I like to fucking give y'all stuff that's cool and stuff though, or like, you know, something you can actually like. But don't be deceived, bro. You're more real than half these demonic NPCs. I try to be, bro. Play step. All right, y'all. We're gonna run this music. I'm gonna shut my fucking mouth. You're not deceived? That's what's up, bro. Praise to the Most High, man. I just don't want y'all like, I'm not here for that shit. I'm not. I've never been here for that fucking reason. I've never been here to be like, oh, look at me, look at me, look at me. Oh, regard me in a higher fucking light than God. Nah, hell no. Hell no. You know why? Because if I was like that, when I get to the gates, bro, I'm thinking about not just y'all, I'm thinking about me too. If I I already got enough shit I gotta answer to Abba about. You hear what I'm saying? When I get to the gates, I already got enough shit to be like, Lord, I hope the blood of Jesus is sufficient to remember me through your son. The last thing I'm going to have to want to answer to is, why did you set yourself above me? I'm, no. No, thank you. That's what Lucifer did. Oh, no. The blood of the lamb is sufficient for all, bro. Here, let me give y'all some game, okay? God is only going to remember you through what his son did. You're only considered by the Father if you accept and believe what Jesus did on the cross for you. He's not going to like,